All right, here it is, a reply that I'm not going to make to a video that I did not make earlier. And why am I putting it on the K6TPL channel? It's because YouTube and Google merged, and I can't sign into my other channels. They're getting views, comments. People are beginning to hate me because I never answer them. They think I'm an egomaniac. The truth is, I'm just too old to deal with all this confusion. I'd like to sign into those other accounts so I wouldn't burden you with replies to my video here on my video. But nonetheless, if you see me making a reply now and it's done by K6TPL, you don't have to watch it, even though you would forego seeing my overwhelming winning gaze and at the same time not hearing my dynamic voice, hello, or my profound political thought. Yes, you miss all those things. Sorry. But the choice is yours. But you must watch the other video, and you must watch this one. It doesn't do me much good to tell you to watch it if you're already watching it, right? And if you didn't watch it, we'd be wasting time here. Shouldn't be doing that. Bishop Long, you're the one I wanted to talk to on the video today. I saw you on CNN yesterday. I saw pictures of you posing, scantily clothed, I might add, looking like a model in Boy Toy magazine. Not that I would know about Boy Toy, but scanning the net on YouTube, you run into all kinds of things, so I know where that kind of picture belongs, even though I'm old. And then I heard your speech that you ended with a threat. What part of forgive and forget did you forget and not forgive? I caught the meaning that you had 5 stones that you hadn't thrown. I saw David, I'm not old, well, I exaggerate a little bit, who faced Goliath, and trust me, Bishop Long, you're no David. You're too old, even dressed in your scanty clothes, tried to convince 18-year-olds that you're hot stuff. What I see when I look at you, Bishop Long, is hypocrisy of the first order. It's why young people are not in the church today, because they see the phoniness, they see the sham. It says in the Bible, if you really want to follow me, go sell what you have and give it to the poor, and then come follow me. You seem to have missed that too, Bishop Long. See, threatening people, the 5 stones, I bet those young men are trembling in their sneakers right this very moment. I wish them well, because they're dealing with a mega-giant millionaire. And it's very hard for young people to do that, particularly if they're a minority. So you'll probably prevail. But you won't prevail in another court, and that is the court of God, in this thing called usury. That's what we called it in the seminary. It's one of the early things that we were taught in our first year. That if you make it through this school and you graduate, you must remember, if you profit and make money, and that's how you serve the Lord, you will burn in hell, because it's grave sin. When it comes to saving souls, we don't concern ourselves with money. You know, in some churches, the pastor, the head of the congregation, is not even allowed to look at the books, because if he looked at the books, he might decide that Mrs. Jones, who has $400,000 in the bank, might be more valuable to save than John Brown, who lives in poverty in the slums, because the soul is the soul, and not rich souls and poor souls. You commit the sin of usury, there's no way to deny that. Forget the other sins. And some of us, we can really see it. And I'd rather go to church and worship where the guy didn't pose with slutty pictures and send them to young people. There's just something deep inside me that says, this is not a good thing for you to be doing. And then threatening those young people with stones. Let me say it again. You're not no David, and those kids are not Goliath. You got it all twisted, and that's not the only thing you have twisted, if you'll excuse me.